Hey guys, this is Bobby with So Sick Designs, and I'm here once again with another video. This video I had to actually do because it was very hard and unbearable to watch. Now, me growing up, I grew up watching the movie Bad Boys about two Miami cops, who were just like badass. At that time, being a police officer or thinking of being a police officer, it was something that it even caught my interest. I actually wanted to learn to be a police officer at one point. So, fast forwarding now to 2019, we're getting all these different events, all these different situations that's happening, where we're watching the very people that are supposed to be protecting us are the ones that we're fearing and being afraid of, because somehow, some way, things have evolved into a situation where we don't know whether or not it'll be our last time just by speaking with a police officer, just by being stopped by a police officer. This video is for police brutality. We talked about this before. This has been in the news before. This has been something that's been going on for a long time. The only thing that make it more interesting now and that makes it open for people to know what's going on is because, with the technology of cameras, we've come a long way with cameras. With now, pretty much anything comes out through our telephones, through our phones. So a lot of these times, it made me wonder if how bad was it without having evidence, with all these videos that we take. So it's a very complex situation. Now, I was watching a story about a couple, family actually, that was shopping at a 99-cent store in Phoenix, Arizona. And I guess the store called into the police about, I guess, one of the kids, the daughter, I believe, took a 99-cent doll. And so once that call came in, I guess the police caught up with them and stopped them. But what was really bad about the situation was how they handled the whole thing. It wasn't as if these people robbed the bank. The police officer thought it was a wise decision to come in an aggressive manner and telling them, one of the words, I'm not quoting this, but what you can hear from the video is the guy is telling them, shut the blink up, and one of them shouting out, I will bust a cap in your head. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable to watch this video and watch as the people are scared. You can even tell by the woman in the car. She's telling them, please, I'm pregnant, don't hurt me, and then you're pulling guns are drawn towards the kids and their parents, and then you're thinking to yourself, over a 99-cent doll, that was necessary. It even got to a point where the people outside of just the civilians were trying to calm the police down, telling them to calm down, because it was just so ridiculous that even people outside of that are looking and being scared, because to see something like that, you would think that this is a family. They probably didn't notice that the child took the 99-cent doll, but let's be realistic. Is it really that serious to have guns drawn on these people because of, let's say she did take it and they didn't even know? Is that something that they really had to draw guns and scare? Now these kids are gonna witness that for the rest of their life. They're gonna witness that happened to them. What does that do to their psyche? What does that do to them in the long run? And we go through this a lot. We hear these stories, and then we always wonder. And the thing for me is that they never get punished. Like, nobody ever gets punished for these things. It's always the person resigned. That's their sneaky way of saying, you know what, we're gonna let this die down, and then we'll hire you right back. You know, and there's no accountability at all for these situations, and it's an everyday thing. If we didn't even have these videos, some of these things would go right under the rug, because there was even more information as I was going into it, where the police did a report, and the police report it was completely different than how they actually handled the situation. In the police report, they were making it seem as if they were very non-threatening, like they spoke to them in a certain... No, you know, everything they wrote was completely opposite. There was even a part where they talked about how he made the guy, the police officer made the gentleman spread his legs. That is not what he did. In the video, you can clearly see the police officer kicking the man's leg, and aggressively kicking this man's leg to a point where the man's almost about to fall over. So it's to a point where this has to be discussed, and I thought it would be great to do a video based off of that. I've dealt with this before. I've seen this before. And I thought it's something that even through art, Sosic Designs is what I'm about, expressing how I feel through my art. So I decided to do this for you guys to see. And, again, this has to be something that we all take the time to just not let them get away with this. Well, guys, just tell me what you think. Tell me what's on your mind about the situation. Leave your comments below. And as always, help the channel grow. So like, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel. And I will be hitting you with another video shortly.